This program is brought to you by Express Employment Professionals, respecting people, impacting business. Located in Durango, serving the Four Corners area.
Kelly Kirkpatrick was listening to a podcast while on a 15-hour road trip last year when she was struck by an aha moment. Why not develop a series of podcasts that guide visitors to archaeological sites in Montezuma County? Kirkpatrick, the executive director for Mesa Verde Country Visitor Center, took her idea to the Colorado Tourism Board. And last month, she obtained a $25,000 matching grant to turn her idea into reality. Starting in May, visitors to the area will be able to download a series of podcasts as they travel to sites like Canyons of the Ancient, Hovenweep National Monument, Laurie Ruins, or the Anasazi Heritage Center outside of Dolores. And Kirkpatrick hopes the podcasts, which will be posted on the Visitor Center website, will entice visitors to stay longer in Mesa Verde country.
People, I think, drive through and say, gosh, I didn't realize how much there was to see here. Well, now we're trying to reach them before they make that decision so they can say, we see how much there is to see here, and we're going to stay 2, 3, 4 days instead of just maybe 1 or 2.
While hundreds of thousands of visitors travel to Montezuma County each year to visit Mesa Verde National Park, few stay longer to explore the dozens of national monuments, museums, and cultural heritage sites the region has to offer. Kirkpatrick says part of the problem is that travelers today use cell phones to access information about their destinations. But in Montezuma County, service is spotty at best. Canyons, mountains, and long distances between transmission towers make it difficult to stay connected. Kirkpatrick hopes that visitors will discover the podcasts when they do connect to service and will stay in the region an extra day or two to explore additional sites. The podcast will provide visitors with contextual background information about the history, culture, geology, and botany of the sites they're driving to see.
Picture, if you will, you start the first podcast as you're traveling down McElmo Canyon Road, with the first podcast maybe completing by the time you reach Hovenweep. And then you would get out of your car, you would experience Hovenweep with their knowledgeable interpretive rangers. You would experience that, and then you would get back in the car for the second podcast as it takes you to, say, to Laurie.
The free podcasts are expected to be completed and loaded onto the Mesa Verde Country website by May. For more information, visit mesaverdecountry.com.